Life is a journey filled with breathtaking vistas and unexpected detours. Inevitably, we encounter obstacles. Challenges rise like mountains before us, testing our resolve and resilience. In these moments, we find ourselves at a crossroads. The path forward, often unclear, shrouded in the mist of uncertainty. Do we confront the challenge head-on? Or do we seek a different route, a less daunting passage? The choices we make in these defining moments shape the very fabric of our lives. They determine not only our immediate outcomes but also the course of our journey ahead. Understanding our options, therefore, becomes paramount. Throughout human history, we have developed instinctive responses to challenges: fight, flight, or freeze. These primal reactions, hardwired into our very being, often guide our initial reactions. The fight response compels us to confront the obstacle directly. Like a warrior facing a formidable foe, we gather our courage and strength, ready to engage in battle. This approach, while sometimes necessary, can lead to unnecessary conflict and escalate situations. Then there's flight. When faced with danger, our instincts urge us to retreat, to seek safety and distance. We may avoid confrontation, choosing instead to step back from the challenge altogether. While this can be a wise choice in certain situations, constantly running from our problems can prevent us from growing and overcoming adversity. Finally, we have freeze, often manifested as silence. Overwhelmed by fear or uncertainty, we become paralyzed, unable to act. We remain silent, hoping that the challenge will simply vanish on its own. Yet, silence rarely solves problems. It often allows them to fester and grow. Beyond these instinctive reactions lies a fourth option, a path less traveled yet infinitely more rewarding: the hybrid approach. This enlightened path encourages us to draw from the wisdom of all three instincts: fight, flight, and silence, blending them into a harmonious and effective response. Imagine a musician facing a complex musical piece. They don't simply attack the notes with brute force, fight, nor do they shy away from the challenge, flight, or sit in silent contemplation, freeze. Instead, they approach the music with a combination of boldness, careful consideration, and moments of quiet reflection. They fight by practicing diligently, mastering difficult passages with focused effort. They flee by stepping back, listening to the nuances of the music, and seeking guidance from their mentors. And they embrace silence by pausing for reflection, allowing the music to resonate within their soul. Section 4. Harmony in Hybridity, the Path to Peace. The hybrid option is not about finding a perfect balance, for life is rarely about absolutes. It's about recognizing that every challenge requires a unique response, a tailored approach that considers the specific circumstances and potential outcomes. This adaptability is the hallmark of the hybrid approach. It allows us to navigate the complexities of life with grace and wisdom, responding to each obstacle with a measured and effective response. It's about picking our battles wisely, knowing when to stand our ground and when to seek a more strategic approach. This harmonious blend of fight, flight, and silence leads to greater peace, both within ourselves and in our interactions with others. We become more adept at conflict resolution, understanding that sometimes the most powerful weapon is a well-timed word or a moment of quiet understanding. Section 5. Embracing the balanced path. The path to mastering life's challenges begins with embracing the fourth option. It's about recognizing the limitations of our instinctive responses and choosing instead to approach each obstacle with a blend of courage, wisdom, and compassion. This journey requires conscious effort. It demands that we become more aware of our natural inclinations and actively choose a more balanced approach. It requires us to cultivate patience, understanding, and a willingness to see beyond the surface of every challenge. Section 6. A world transformed. Imagine a world where the hybrid approach is the norm. A world where individuals approach challenges with a blend of courage, wisdom, and compassion. Conflicts would be resolved peacefully. Relationships would flourish. Societies would thrive. This is the promise of the fourth option. It's a vision of a world where understanding and empathy prevail, where peace is not merely the absence of conflict, but the active pursuit of harmony in all aspects of life. Let us therefore embrace the hybrid approach, not just as a means of navigating personal challenges, but as a blueprint for building a better, more peaceful world.